So, here we go. Casting off. I just wanted to show you, put my hands back in here, is that it needs to be loose, but obviously not so loose that it's, dropping everything here. I've turned the stitches on a strange way, so, okay, bear with me. Here we go. So keep it loose, keep it loose, keep it loose, keep it loose. I'm knitting in a very klutzy way, I do apologise, but I just want to show you, back in camera focus, that I'm trying to keep it very loose because there's nothing worse. It looks actually very unprofessional, as I always think, is that the last bits, which is the kind of the finishing off, the making up, the sewing in the ends, is imperative that it looks très belle, which is translated to say very beautiful. So keep it very loose. I don't know if you can see me doing it. I mean, it's all. If you knit tightly, just a boring old tip, but not really a tip, little pointer, is to go up a needle size, because it may be that actually it makes it more an enjoyable experience instead of thinking, oh gosh, I'm going to feel baggy. But it, you know, better to be, one almost feels, do you know what I mean? Better to be a little, I don't know if you can see that. It needs to be very, very uniform. I'll put that one down and I'll carry on. I've gone, see, what I've done is I've taken all the stitches off and I've undone a row of someone's glove. And as you can see here, there are a few, what is it? Few that need to be done. So please, oh please, oh please, do this, which is just cast off very loosely, but not so it's baggy. I mean, no disrespect again to some of the people who've done it, because you have literally done exactly what I've said, which is keep it loose. And some of them are a little tiny bit baggy. I'm so sorry, this is probably not terribly entertaining. I put a stitch there back to front, so bear with me a minute. Oh, and I've done a loopy loop. Do you know I bite my fingernails? Don't look at that, it's horrible. Okay, so I should go and have my sticky ones, false ones put on. Do anyone have false nails? Do any of you have false nails? I don't know. Anyway, hey ho. So here we go, coming to the end. And you know what's going to happen? Because you've done it so much tighter than me, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to run out of yarn, aren't I? Hell's bells. Nincompoops. Me, I mean, not you. You see, that's not too loose and not too tight. So I'm going to run out of yarn and have to do all sorts of splicey business. Okay, so if you can see, please, 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 please cast off loosely. And then the other thing, I'm going to have to do some splicing, so I'm not going to be able to do this. But I wanted to show you how I end and sew in the last bits. But I don't know if I'm going to have enough yarn. Hey ho, oakley dokley. So, that's again, wrong way around. Flip it around. Okay, so this is here. Last one. Okay. So there you go. You've got your last one. Okay, last loop. Don't know if you can all see this. I'll try and do it as clearly as I can. So what you do is you get your thingy and you pull it through. Oh, Belinda. So there you go. So there you've got your what's it there. Now, if I take now, it's like Blue Peter, what I did earlier. Although it's not what I've done earlier. So now I'm threading. Boom. Drop my needle on the floor. This is my kitchen table. I just thought I'd tell you. It was made for us. It's actually I'll tell you what it is. It's a keel. It's oak. It's nice, isn't it? Of a Canadian ship. Just thought I'd tell you that. Anyway, okay. So here we go. I'm just going to do a little demonstration of it. So there you go, uniform, 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 uniform. Can you see? Very uniform, very uniform, very uniform. Not too tight and not too loose, but like Goldilocks. You know what I mean? Not too thick or thin, not too whatever. Okay. So this is how and I don't know if you can see this. Okay, so here I am with my needle and my cotton. And here is the last stitch, which I knitted. No, back in thing. Aha, says Belinda. I go into the last stitch, okay, into the last stitch, pull, 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 back out, but not quite where I went in, comme ça. So what I'm doing, effectively, is I'm making it look like a stitch. And then I go back into the stitch, which was the last one on the last what's-its. And I'm doing that very badly, but there you go. So what you've got then is you've got a seamless, 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 seamless row of loops. Does that make sense? So I can't see where it begins and where it ends, because what I've done is I've literally just made a loop and a loop. Shall I do that again for you people? Because I don't think I did that very well and it wasn't very clear. So hold on, I have to now undo it. Hold on, hold on. Belinda Blue. So, oh, hell's bells again. No, bear with me, all is not lost. Okay, I'm trying and see if I can do it easier for you. Okay, I'm going to thread my needle again. It's very, very difficult, isn't it? It's not very bright in my kitchen. Okay, so here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Can you see this? So there's the last stitch that you've just done. And there's the one, let me see, there. There's the one that was your first cast off. And here you are with your last cast off. You go in to the one that was your last cast off. That one there, your first cast off, sorry, lies. Go into it, then come out of it, but not quite where it was, comme ça. And then go back into the one that you just, your last one, your last stitch, back into it, like that. So what you're doing, if that makes sense, you're making another stitch. Does that make sense? You're not making another stitch, are you? Yes, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah. To tidy it all up. Okay. Then what I do is I flip it over, and just to tighten up that little loopy bit, because they're always inevitably going to be that, is I just thread it through one more time, and then I thread it one more time. Now a few of you, lovely folk, what you've done is you've threaded it through the top. So what we're getting is a rather thicky bit here. This thicky bit, not great fan, sorry. So what I'd do is I'd go down into the glove, back of it, just pick up a few little bumps like that, not too many, okay. So you go down, 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 down. Okay, got that, into it. Flip it round, because you don't want it to unravel. So then I go back up. So what I'm doing is, if you were sewing, you know how you go to consolidate an edge? You go backwards and then you do a reverse. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little reverse stitch up there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and there you go. And there you've got it. So I'll just keep that there. I'll just pretend that I've cut that off. And then what you've got, as you can see here, you've got, can you see, where I've done the seam, there isn't one, because you wouldn't know where it was finished, because it's just loops and loops and loops and loops and loops. So let me see if I can actually find where that is. So there, that's where I cast off. That's the loop that I've made. And you see, as you can see, it's seamless, which is rather good. And not too tight, because, and you see, it looks, I don't know if you, oh, where are you, camera? Go there. Is that's where it all is, along the top, and all the way around, and all the way around, and like that. So that would be fab if you could do that, because as you can see here, I don't know if you can see here, we've just got like a fat bobble, which seems a bit odd. And where's another one? And this one is like, I'm going to have to undo that and do that one again, because that's very strange. And then this one here, again, a fat bobble, because you've thrown it in. And then this one here, I don't know what's going on there, but that's definitely a fat bobble. Okay, and then we pick up another one, and this one is, I'll stop now. But there again, a very hard, fat bobble. Okay, so I'll go back to mine. I won't show off. Where is it, Linda? There. So, okay, here. I don't know if you can see. It's coming into focus. Bear with it, bear with it, bear with it. It will come into focus there. So as you can see, it doesn't have a fat bobble. Let me see. It doesn't have a fat bobble. It doesn't have a fat bobble. Okay. And so where you actually see me, where's my join? So you can't actually see the join. It's somewhere there. It's here. It's here. Here's the join. Here's the join. Here's the join. Which is much more invisible. So, hello to me, hello. So, okay. So, my point is, people, you've done splendidly with all these fabulous gloves. But I'm just going to have to undo the tops and redo them all again. And it's quite a lot. So, as you can see, I'm putting the pile here. It's about 20 gloves. So thank you so much, people. But if you could do that, that would be fab. So just so you know, again, yeah, if what you're doing into an edge, yeah. What you're doing is you're going back into the last stitch and then coming back out into it, and then you're going back into the stitch you just made. So what you're doing, effectively, if you can see this, you've got a stitch like that, and then you're going to come out of this stitch and go into the next stitch and come out of that stitch and then go back into this one. So what you're doing is you're making another stitch, which is a very, very neat way of doing it. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, shout at me and say, Belinda, you're a nincompoop. We have no idea what you're talking about, and I will endeavour to do it again. Over and out. Thank you so much. I will keep talking to you. The power of the internet, some such thing. So yeah, that's great. Thank you so much. Please talk to me if you need anything, and I will try and answer your questions. Super. Thank you very much. Bye.